Hi everyone, as usual, I've been messing around with the charts and I've found an indicator that I believe shows us the best opportunities to be buying Bitcoin and any other altcoins at generationally low levels. This means the price never comes back to these points again. And if people want the instructions on how to do this themselves, leave it in the comments and I'll make a document for it. It'll be free for everyone to download and it will just be a tutorial on how to set up the indicator. I'm going to show you on here as well though. What I want to do is show you the first instance where this arose, and that was back here in August 2015. This was a moment in the price history where we dipped below this line. This line is a moving average. We are currently on the 5-day chart. Now this chart won't be readily accessible for everyone if you don't have a paid plan. If you do have a paid plan, you simply come over to your chart, you click the arrow at the top left, you can add your own chart here. So you click minutes, turn it into days, and then change that to 5. So now you have the 5 daily chart. You go over to your indicators, you type moving average in, so it's this one. And when it appears on your chart, go over here to click the cog and you want to change it to 275. You also want to change the style. You want to change the thickness down to either the lowest thickness or the next one up. And there's a reason for that. So this is a 275 moving average on a 5 daily chart. Who else has given you these random indicators? And if you do go on to enjoy this video, please like and subscribe. You can take both back if I ever make you mad one day. Ultimately, we spent a period of 50 days below this line in the first instance that it happened. This gave us a generationally low price for Bitcoin. So what this gave you was a 50-day time period where you could have been buying at generationally low moments underneath this line, right? But you didn't know that at the time. You have to have multiple iterations over time being 100% accurate in order to make this a real thing. So let's have a look at the next one. And this is why you need the line to be thin, because if the line was thick, these might actually not have been caught. So you need to get the most accurate line to make this work. So in this instance, it gave you a couple of opportunities to buy the absolute bottom. And that was 5-day time period right there. And it gave you a 10-day period right there. So 15 days it gave you to be able to buy at these generationally low moments, never to come back down to these levels again. For the second time in a row, below the line has been the best time to buy. So we move on. The COVID dip comes in and the price crashes. It gives you a 5-day window to be buying coins within this area. And if you had been buying below the COVID dip, you wouldn't have ultimately been buying at a generationally low moment. It's never been back down there. So let's have a look at where we are today. And at the end of the video, I'm going to tell you what I think about all of this as well. So we go over to where we are today, and we have spent more time below this line than we've ever spent before. So we've had 65 days, whereas the first instance gave us 50 days to be buying. We've had 65 days already to be buying below this line. We've obviously worked towards this line and found resistance, and we've wandered around that area. But if we are to look at the rest of history and see that every time we've been below here, the price has never returned back down here. And typically when we do touch down to these areas, there's a huge run that happens as a result. And we're right there again. And if I'm to give my own opinion on this, this is a buy zone. I've been saying with all those indicators, the Pi Cycle Bottom Indicator, Gaussian channel, the 21 moving average, which gives you a nice time to dollar cost average in, but the 275 moving average on the 5 daily chart is giving you a shorter amount of time to distribute larger amounts of money below the line. And I think that is what this is indicating again. All of them tell us that the bottom has come in and that we're at this prime buying opportunity. Anytime we're below this line is the ultimate golden buying zone. It doesn't happen very much. It doesn't happen for very long, but every time it happens, it's a generationally low moment to buy. So I wanted to share that with everyone on here. If you liked the video and you're excited for the content coming up, I've been diving in like no one else into XRP and how the Ripple technology works. I want to truly understand what the hype is about, what the technology is about, in order to gain not just price predictions for retail investment, but what happens when the institutions come in. That's what the next few videos are going to be about. So please subscribe if you want to see all of that. And if you want more insight into these tips and tricks, when I get them rather than when they come out, consider joining as a member. Memberships start at £3 a month. That's like a coffee a month. So invest in your future, invest in some knowledge, stay emotionless out there, everyone. It's getting a bit FOMO, as in buying FOMO right now. I'll see you in the next one.